Well, it's early in the morning, I haven't brushed my teeth or washed my ass, but Will Smith said he's gonna come to the Oscars with a little bit of sass. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. I'm coming at you guys today to talk about Will Smith and Jada showing ass, showing out on the Oscar stage. Now, speaking of ass, because I have to go ahead and kiss it, I love Will Smith and I love Jada Pinkett. They are my favorite open Hollywood couple. I love them to pieces, all of their bodies of work, their talent, all that jazz. I've looked up to them ever since I was a little kid. So if you've been literally living under a rock or not hip to social media, Will Smith is making headlines after literally punching Chris Rock on the Oscar stage.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for Best Documentary. Now, the beauty of documentaries, because they make you, when you watch one, you feel smart. Like you watched like you read a book or something. But all you really did was get high and watch Netflix. So here we go. Here we go. The documentaries, the nominees are, let's just go to the nominees.
Now, speaking of stages, I thought this whole entire thing was staged because, to be honest with you, for a multitude of reasons. In the beginning of that clip, Will Smith was laughing at that G.I. Jane joke. He was laughing. You cannot tell me anything different. And for two, ratings for award shows are all the way down in the gutter these days. Like, me, personally, I didn't even know the Oscars were taking place on Sunday. Like, I found out when this incident literally happened. Like, I'm so in my own little bubble, y'all. Like, I honestly did not even know that this whole entire Oscars was taking place on Sunday. But here we are. This is the main headline, literally overshadowing anything that took place on that Oscar stage. Like, nobody really even watches the Oscars. Like, let's keep it real. The Oscars, for the most part, is boring. It's boring television. In my opinion, the main thing to look forward to in regards to the Oscars is the fashion. Unless your fave is getting an award that night, you don't really care about the Oscars. And I will say, the best Oscar awards that I liked was that one year that Kevin Hart got dropped from hosting it due to homophobic tweets, and then they had no host. That was actually like the best run Oscars I had ever seen, and it wasn't boring. But back to Will and Jada, you guys, for one, in regards to this joke about her being G.I. Jane, I did not know that she struggled with alopecia. I did not know she had that medical condition because I haven't really fully watched a full entire episode of the Red Table Talk. I think the only full episode I actually sat through was when Will and Jada were talking about just like basically their open marriage, because let's keep it real. No matter how many times they try to change the narrative now, like, you two had an open marriage. Ever since 2020, when August Alsina blew their lid off, them two have been the butt of jokes, and there was no mystique about Will and Jada anymore. Like, there was no like secrecy between them. Like, we pretty much knew everything about them. And Will became the butt of jokes. Like, Will Smith has been eating these jokes for the last 2 years, you guys. Like, Will Smith has just been taking it in stride, going on movie roles, doing his damn thing, but for the most part, the biggest narrative about him, besides his movies, was the fact that him and his wife were cheating on each other, or basically like had an understanding this whole entire time. Basically, like, what we knew was confirmed. Like, what we were all thinking about them two was confirmed, and there was just no, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, there was no elegance about them anymore. Like, they were just kind of seen as a basic you and me, like a couple that happens to have an open relationship. And then you couple her not feeling those jokes with the fact that a few years ago, when the whole entire Oscar So White movement happened, Jada spearheaded that movement because Will Smith didn't get nominated for one of his movies. I think it was Concussion. He didn't get nominated for Best Actor, and she was like one of the people that like publicized the whole entire Oscar So White movement that year. And then that same year, Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars. He made jokes about Jada Pinkett and the whole entire Oscar So White movement. And y'all, I love Chris Rock, but he does come off to be a little shuck and jivish to me at times. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real with you guys. Like, he's a great comedian. He's funny to me. But at times, he does shuck and jive a little bit. But this situation has really solidified my thoughts in the fact that comedy is a dying genre. Like, I'm sorry, you guys. That joke was funny. I laughed. Everybody in that room laughed. It was hilarious. Jada Pinkett, she was uncomfortable because at the end of the day, like, no matter how good Jada looks, because Jada looks good as a bald woman. Like, she looks amazing. Like I said, I did not know she had alopecia. I thought she had cut her hair for aesthetic purposes. And maybe Chris Rock was thinking that same thing too. And that's why he made that joke. And it was a harmless joke. But comedy is dying, y'all. Comedy's dying because the minute we make a joke, we have to take into consideration, like, this person's history they're making a joke about, or what they're going through, or what their mental state is. You blase. Like, I'm all for mental health. I'm an advocate for that, but at the same time, it's getting to a point where in comedy, you can't say a damn thing these days. And in my opinion, Will Smith overreacted. He overreacted, especially with the fact that, if you guys don't know, Will Packer was directing the whole entire Oscars, the Oscar show. And I think this was the first time a black man had ever directed the Oscars, so that was that's history in the making. And, you know, you can get into the whole entire, like, oh, why is he showing out in front of white people? Why is he doing that? Blah, blah, blah. My thing is, he could have did that after the fact. Will Smith could have did that at an Oscar after party. And that could have just been something that was like Hollywood hearsay, something that we weren't privy to. That would have been like, oh my God, like that actually happened. Like, I feel like he would have still got the same publicity with the fact of it being a rumor versus us actually seeing it happen live on an Oscar stage. But I will say, since I'm messy and love to see mess and drama, let's keep it real. Everybody does. America does. It was satisfying to see, not even going to lie. In my opinion, Will Smith definitely overreacted, but at the same time, I understand because the man is tired. Like I said earlier, he's tired of being the butt of jokes. He's tired of hearing about entanglements. He's tired of hearing about August Alsina, who he blacklisted. He's tired. He's tired of you guys making fun of his open marriage. And I will say, it's a beautiful sight to see a man defending his wife. Like, regardless of how I feel that he overreacted, like, it must be amazing to see a man go to bat for you. Like, that's a feeling that a lot of us have not felt yet in this world. But he's not getting away with this scot-free, you guys. The people say that he may get his Oscar taken away. Now, this is all just a rumor, it's not alleged, but he did violate the Oscars code of conduct. So in that aspect, this is his first Oscar. Granted, he should have got an Oscar about 10 years ago. But if the Oscars are to take his award away at this point, I don't think Will Smith even cares, you guys. Now, granted, a lot of people want to be awarded for their hard work, but he's solidified in this game, like more than solidified. And this whole entire situation literally like rejuvenated and revitalized them two as a united front. Because I guarantee you, nobody is going to speak out the side of their neck about Will and Jada ever again. Joke or non-joke. Like, nobody's going to talk about them again. And this literally re-solidified them as a united front. Now, I guarantee you guys, them two got it in deep that night. Like, scrambled eggs aside, Jada probably got pregnant all over again after that, seeing her man take up for him. It was a beautiful sight to see. Not going to lie, I gotta give it up to Will in that aspect. But yeah, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this whole entire situation. I'm filming this before work. I'm a little tired, so my energy's a little not there. But I will say, This is going to be talked about for years and years to come. Is it a stain on Will Smith's legacy? To an extent, yes it is, because this literally overshadowed his first and only Oscar win, and it also like overshadowed like anything else that happened at the Oscars, and the fact that a lot of people don't even know that this was the first black directed Oscars, but it is what it is, you know, all for likes, clicks, views, and social media banter. But let me know what you guys think about this whole entire situation. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.